Good morning, friends. This is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about my good midlife crisis, where I am journeying through my 40s, trying really hard to get my poop in a group. I have been working on my financial, my physical, and my mental health, and today's video is going to be a financial health check-in. I am going to be budgeting out my money for the fourth and final week of September in my budget. This is going to include the week that I leave for vacation because I leave on Thursday and my budget doesn't end until next Thursday. So I am going to be putting whatever is left into my vacation category at the end. So you will see that I have some red categories, and that is just because I went ahead and paid some bills this morning out of what I was going to pay today, but I paid them already just so I can calculate exactly how much I'm going to need for rent. And then for my water bill, so I know exactly what I have to work with this week. Okay, so welcome. If you are new here, I appreciate you clicking on my video and giving me a chance. And welcome back if you're not new. I really appreciate all the support y'all are giving me, y'all. We are like 7 people away from 500 subscribers. So if you've been watching and you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and click that button. There's going to be a giveaway at 500. And if you are already subscribed, thank you. I love you. Okay, let's go ahead and get started because per my usual, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and I have to get to work. So let's do this. It's also pitch black again because it's 7 o'clock in the morning. But let's go ahead and shrink Becky into the corner. Here we go. Bye, Becky. Bye. Be good up there. That was pretty good. I'm pretty proud with that size. Okay, so I did end up with $3.20 cash back from PayPal, like at the end of the day, yesterday, or so I just moved it in here and I haven't used it. I did have some other cash back from PayPal and Venmo that I have used and allocated. I realized that my health savings, that's gonna drive me crazy. My healthcare isn't exact. It's off by just a few cents. It was off by like $11 or something. So I moved some money into here. It was off by $11 and it's still off a little bit. So my HSA, this number should match what my HSA says. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually just make this match because I don't want to be spending. Oh no, it's right. It does match now. I made it match. Okay. I don't want to be spending money that is actually only on my HSA account on other things because I don't actually have that money. It's only on my HSA, which means I can only use it for medical stuff. Which I did get like a $180 bill for my doctor's visit, my GI. So that money is going to be gone, and then all the rest of the money I'm just going to have to front load. Like, what do you call that? Not front load, cash flow. I'm very tired. I'm very, very tired. So my total to budget this week is $1,663.31, and I am going to budget every penny of this because anything that is left at the end of this, I'm going to put into my vacation fund. And then my October budget is going to start at 0. Going forward from October, everything will roll over from month to month. If there's anything left, I will move it into the next month. But for September, I'm ending it. This is because I have this trip and I want to be able to fund it fully. Okay, so dining out, if you remember, I decided to give myself $50 a week instead of what? Instead of the 40-35 I was doing. So I'm going to give myself $50 and I still actually had $2.21 left. So I'm happy with that. My groceries, I'm going to give myself another 75. I don't know if I'm going to go over. I went so over last week, but that is because of my gluten-free diet. So if you've been following my health journey, or I think I've even talked about it on my financial journey because it's affecting everything. My doctor was very strongly suspecting that I have celiac disease, and that's what's going on. And I've been trying to cut out gluten for the last week. I started on Sunday cutting out gluten, and now it's Friday. And y'all, oh my goodness, y'all, I had such a bad attack yesterday. Like, so bad. I was miserable, sick as a dog. I had to go to bed for a couple of hours, but it's so weird because then when I wake up, I'm fine. Like, I'm not used to being that sick and then sleeping for a couple of hours and being completely fine. Like, my stomach had a little bit of traces of it, but I was like, I felt fine. And I went back to work for the rest of the day and I actually worked late to make up the hours I missed. So I don't understand what's going on, but maybe that's a normal thing. I don't know. It's not normal for me historically, but I guess it's becoming normal for me. Anyway, I've been cutting out gluten and I did decide to sign up for Thrive Market. If you are not familiar with them, then you haven't been watching YouTube for the last year or two because, like, literally they sponsor everybody. They don't sponsor me because I don't even have 500 subscribers yet. But somebody that I watch, actually a couple of people, but one person that I watch all the time, she has celiac disease and she uses Thrive Market to shop for her gluten-free products. And I used her link and it got me 30% off and it got me a free gift. And I think that you can get that without the link, but if you can't and you somehow don't subscribe to somebody who isn't sponsored by Thrive Market, let me know and I will share that link with you so you can also do it if you're interested in signing up. But I signed up and I got a ton of gluten-free products and I actually filmed myself opening that yesterday, so it will be included on my health journey video tomorrow. But for today, I am going to be covering the cost of that because it is a paid subscription that I pay annually, and then I had to pay for those groceries. So the groceries did come out of here. Um, Click on that, Becky. It was $46.88 worth of groceries that I bought, but I did get a bunch of stuff, so I'm not upset about that. That's a lot less than I'd have paid if I had gone to HEB to buy all this stuff, like a lot less. Plus the $60 annual membership, which I put in its own category because now I'm going to start saving toward next year's membership. So I had to move money around. I took money out of my pet emergency savings. Just I hated doing it, but I don't want to rack up credit card debt, and I needed to cover it. And this was I'm not a pet, but this was an emergency. I need to get this gluten under control because I can't go through another day like I went through yesterday. I mean, I'm sure I will, but I want to limit them as much as possible. And as much as I love gluten, if that's what's making me so sick, it's gotta go, y'all. I cannot handle that level of pain. It was awful. Okay, back to what I was doing. So groceries gets it's 75, and I'm gonna try to stock up for my trip and buy a lot of snacks and food because I know there's a lot of people that are gluten free that are going to this, but I don't know what the options will be, and I don't know if I'm gonna like them because I'm super picky. So I'm gonna try to stock up on some stuff to bring with me. Gas, it is not a week for gas. The 65 will cover me. I'm sorry, this 31. I'm going to go top up. I still have half a tank. I'm going to go fill up the other half this weekend because I do have to go back into Lampasas for my nephew's second baby shower. And that will top me off. And then going forward, I'll use my vacation money because it will be travel for vacation. It won't be my personal gas. Pets doesn't get anything else. Household doesn't get anything else. What else do I need to put in here? Oh, ecclesial expenses is going to get another $40, which I won't be at my ecclesia today at this weekend. I'll be in Lampasas, but I might put that in there. If not, I'll move it down to my vacation because I'll use it to put in the collection at the church retreat that I'm going to. And that is all for this section. My bills. So this week for me goes from the 23rd, which is today, through the 29th, which is next Thursday. So I need to cover all of the bills, which is a big majority of the bills. Plus, I'm going to cover my rent and my couch payment out of this check because I want to pay Nathan for that before I leave, which is why I wanted to figure out what I owed. So my Cinemark subscription will come out. That is $10.81. My Suddenlink will come out. That is $53.87, which I paid. Did I not say I paid that? I'm gonna have to go check, but that's $53.87. My consolidation loan should come out at $167 even. That is what we'll auto draft. Water ended up being $115.55. I normally allot myself 120, so this is going to show that it's not full, but it is full. I paid it, and that's the total. Seth's car payment will come out at $269.85 plus $55.42. So I'm going to underfund this whole thing. $325.27 is what I pay every month for Seth's car. And then my mom's phone payment, I checked, it's still showing as $67 and what is it? $63.21 is set to come out. So I don't know what I did get that email from Optimum a couple of months ago saying that they were going to be increasing my prices, but neither my internet nor my mom's phone have gone up, and those are my two Optimum. So I don't know. I keep allowing extra money, but they keep not charging me, and I'm not complaining. I just don't know when it's gonna hit because it hasn't hit yet. And then I budget normally $500 for rent, and here's why: because this is the first time that I don't have anything that I paid for that I owe Nate that he owes me, and I don't have anything that Nathan paid for that I owe him for. So this is just actually the bills he pays, the bills I pay. This is what I owe him is $496.09. So that's why I budget $500 every month, because it typically ends up being right around there. And then the couch, I am still paying that off at $50 a month. I have 2 more months to go of that. And that is everything. That is everything. So this 206.51 that is left is going into my vacation fund. So plus 206.51. So this, so if you've been following me, you know that I am going to use this as my vacation fund, but then I am also going to be using this 52-week challenge, and it should cover me just fine. I know my mom is going to insist on paying for some things as much as I would like to pay for everything. She's not going to like that. She's going to insist on paying for some things. So I know that this will cover me even if my mom doesn't cover anything, especially because a big chunk of what you pay for is going to be food, and I'm going to bringing a lot of my food because I don't know what I can eat and what I can't eat, and I want to be safe, and I do not want to get sick like this while I'm driving. That would be awful. Not that my mom couldn't drive, but you know, I want to take my mom to Florida. So my plan is that gives me just about $1,300 for this trip, which should be plenty because I've already, it's just Florida, so it's like a day and a half in each direction. My car gets really good gas mileage, so we should be fine. I'm gonna go get an oil change this weekend, probably tomorrow. I'll get an oil change, and my tires are still new. Like, I got them last year, but they barely have any miles on them, so we should be fine to get there. And I'm figuring maybe like $500 for hotels, another 300 or 400 for gas, and then the rest just for food, which should be plenty because the 2 days that we're actually in Florida, the food is paid for. It's just getting there and getting back. It's just the travel. So I'm going to pay for a hotel on the way out, a hotel on the way back, and then we're going to stay at my aunt's house one night as well. So I'm very, very looking forward to this trip. This video next week, I will probably post or at least film early if I do it. I might not do this video next week. We'll see. We'll just see how my week goes. But just because I won't be here on Thursday or Friday, so I don't know if I'll be able to film this. But okay. It is 7:15. I'm going to go try to close my last week's closeout video as well. So I'm going to sign off. If you did enjoy this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? It really does help my channel to grow, and I appreciate each and every single one of you that does like, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all. I hope you are having a fantastic day wherever you are, and I will talk to you later. Bye.